And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Into space. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 7, Colts 6. Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 34-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
A run with Dobbins. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I got this.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard
Here's
pickup
2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Yards on the play.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts turn the lead by the score of 13-7.
Jaguars 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
3rd and long.
18, let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Every time I start to believe something's taken from me.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's keep those sticks. Take go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Get it.
We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Hit. 18, cut.
Richardson going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, Jaguars.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Gain of 14.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's Dobbins. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. That's Mekhi Blackmon there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Yards on the play.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. First and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Little's kick is good. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Cam Little to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set. Red. Knocking 18.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Knocking 19. Let's go. Go.
Now Richardson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
Richardson's pass.
Second down, they need 3.
Jalen Waddle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Shakir. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on.
Now Richardson. Catch made there by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Here's Richardson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13.
Here we go. Look at my team.
Here's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Come on. Hey.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguars 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
60 They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Richardson. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Richardson. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He works free, right side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Indy. Second half, and the defense can continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Come on, set. Hey, Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Cut 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. DeMar Hamlin with the good coverage. Got a hand in there and knocked that one away.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. JCC.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Jags first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Cowboy, 60 bison, 60 bison.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. 1 yard
From
gain.
the 41.
Brings up
Here's second down and 9.
The 41-yard line.
18, right here. Hey.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, here's Smith. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go. Come back, team. Come back.
On play action, here's McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught by Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Officially a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready, break. Ready. Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
On second down, Richardson. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Jaguar first down.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Here's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Richardson to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jaguar.
Throwing, Richardson. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. So it's a win for the Colts. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy.
I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, wife, Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read